how's it going? Welcome back, my beautiful sinners, to another great video here on the Saviour show. That's right, the magical, the performance-friendly, the peak, amazing, majestical content that you have subscribed to. And if you haven't subscribed to, guys, make sure right now that you go and subscribe. Right now, do it. Right now, I'm not going to say another word until you subscribe. So, okay, thanks. So guys, if you are subscribed and you are ready to watch this video, well guys, I'm going to be talking about Assassin's Creed, right? Okay? Amazing. Wow, thank you, Saviour. I know, I'm so generous. I just do all this stuff for you guys, and you know, you're welcome. You're welcome. Don't worry about it. I've got your back. Don't worry. Anyway guys, Assassin's Creed. Amazing games, right? I mean, who wouldn't love Assassin's Creed? It's just next level. It's next level, you know, creativity. It's just inventive. It's amazing, guys. I just can't get enough of it. What I do in my spare time, guys, is I come back and I lie down on my bed, completely naked, by the way. I get a little bit of baby oil and I just kind of lube myself up and down my body, lube it up, nice and oily, nice and wet and moist, okay? Then I get my laptop, guys, I place it on my chest, and I wriggle it around a little bit, move it right down to the lower ends of my body parts, okay, guys? And I just sit there, and I think about Assassin's Creed, guys, and I play, you know, a lot of footage of Assassin's Creed to get me in the mood, and then it gets me nice and worked up, if you know what I'm saying, guys. And then when I'm nice and ready to burst, okay, I finally restrain myself, and I play Assassin's Creed. And guys, I can't tell you that sensation of holding in this massive build-up in my body while playing such a majestic, fantastic game. It's something that not many people have figured out. It's a hidden discovery, and guys, I highly recommend it. I can sit there for at least 20 hours, guys, and I can play all the Assassin's Creed. And guys, I've got so much choice, okay? I've got so many Assassin's Creed games to play. There are just so many of them, and each one is truly a gem, is truly a wonder of how gaming has become so next level, and how all these mechanics just make me want to completely, you know, burst. But guys, I still hold it in, because that critical point of holding it in while playing an Assassin's Creed game, guys, there's nothing to compete. There's nothing to compare it to, okay? So guys, you know, if I'm feeling in an Egyptian mood, guys, I can play Assassin's Creed Origins. Or guys, if I'm feeling in a Roman, Greek, or whatever mood, I can play Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Or guys, or maybe I'm feeling like a pirate today. Maybe I want to go out to the seas and, you know, loot some ships and take some booty, guys. Well, guys, I can play Assassin's Creed Black Flag, guys. Or if I'm feeling like exploring the streets of the Italian Renaissance or whatever, I can just play Assassin's Creed 2. Or guys, if I want some kind of confused mess, I can play Assassin's Creed 2.5 or 1.5, or I can play Assassin's Creed Liberation, or I can play Assassin's Creed Valhalla, or guys, I can play Assassin's Creed, you know, back in time when Assassin's Creed was Assassin's Creed, and, you know, this Assassin's Creed, guys, I can go back and I can play as a modern Templar, or guys, I can go back and play as a little, you know, a little poor boy, a little poor Victorian boy, and I can play that Assassin's Creed, guys. I mean, there is literally every point of history in Assassin's Creed. There is no ending of Assassin's Creed. That's why, guys, it's amazing. That's why it's fantastic. And that's why people don't give it the respect that it deserves, because you can go and play Assassin's Creed, and at any point, you're playing the exact same game, but you're playing it in a new environment. And guys, if that isn't value for money, I don't know what is. That's why Assassin's Creed to me is just truly genius. On a marketing level, anyway, guys, it's genius, okay? Because only true gods can come up with this level of marketing, okay, guys? So, in all seriousness, guys, I hate Assassin's Creed. I fucking despise Assassin's Creed. I'm sorry for swearing, YouTube. I'm gonna get less advertisements now. Oh no, it's such a shame. It's not like I get paid a few dollars anyway. But anyway, guys, Assassin's Creed, I despise it, okay? I don't like Assassin's Creed. Now, the first Assassin's Creed game, the first ever Assassin's Creed game that came out on PS3, okay guys, that was a blast to play because it was new, it was revolutionary, it had amazing graphics, it had an interesting story. Where could this go? This weird mixture of future and the past, and them kind of interlinking through this weird time traveling memory device. That was fantastic. That was one of the great games that has ever come out. It was revolutionary. It was almost up there with The Witcher 3 and Skyrim and Cyberpunk 2077. It was a revolutionary game back when it first came out on PS3, guys. Okay, remember that. Now, guys, we have PlayStation 5s, okay, but Assassin's Creed is still going, and every year they produce absolute shit, and I absolutely hate Assassin's Creed. Okay, now, fair enough, Assassin's Creed might be your bread and butter. Maybe you just want to play something that you've already played. I don't know why you would, but that appeals to obviously a huge amount of people because Assassin's Creed is so popular. Or what I think it really does is it tricks people. Like it's tricked me, I don't know, 5 times, because I see Assassin's Creed and I think, well, they've been working on this for 2-3 years and it's set in a whole new, part of history. It's gonna be different, it's gonna be exciting, it's going to be amazing, guys. I want to be a pirate, I want to drive ships and everything. That's gonna be so much fun. But then you play the game, and after 2 hours of playing the game, you realize, wait a second, they have literally copied and pasted all the same mechanics, all the same bullshit that is literally in every other Assassin's Creed game. But, they've been doing that for so long, guys. So goddamn long. When people were finally had enough of it and they had to change the formula with the Egyptian Assassin's Creed, whatever the hell it was. And that's the most recent one I played, guys, because I love Egyptian history. I think it's an interesting time to explore. I thought it would be great just to go around the pyramids and all that kind of stuff. But, guys, it's the same old shit. Maybe the combat is slightly different, but everything about it is just like a copy and pasted AI version of a game. It's not real. It doesn't have any substance. It doesn't have any kind of emotional pull or drive to it. At least that's how I feel, and I feel like a lot of people out there feel like this as well. But there's far more many people who love Assassin's Creed and think it's amazing, and I can't understand it, guys, because seriously, they've produced I don't know how many games, like over 20 or over 15 at least, and there's terrible ones on PSP and PS Vita, and god, please don't play those, because I did, sadly, and I wanted to kill myself, okay guys? But for me, Assassin's Creed is just a joke. It's basically sums up the gaming industry and what it has become, okay? Which is basically just a horrible machine where they can just copy and paste the same old mechanics, the same old story, the same old marketing tactics with microtransactions. So guys, if, like me, you love Assassin's Creed and you think it's truly one of the most, pinnacle points of gaming throughout history, then we're on the same page, because when I think of an Assassin's Creed game, I think that it's innovative, and I think it's progressive, and I think it's vegan. Did you know, guys, that Assassin's Creed is made from people with different genders? Did you know that? It always says it on the front as a disclaimer. This game is produced by people with different genders. Oh, wow. Amazing. And also, guys, did you know that Assassin's Creed isn't real? It's a fictional game, and it's not actually an accurate representation of history? What? That's shocking. I get all my history information from Assassin's Creed, and to know that it isn't real, but that's basically like saying I don't exist, guys. And that really hurts my feelings and makes me feel very sad. Anyway, guys, Assassin's Creed is a complete joke of a game, in my opinion, and I'm so confused as to why people still put up with it when in the most recent games they fill it with these horrible microtransactions where you can basically cheat your way through the game because it's such a goddamn grind to do anything in it, and it feels like a chore. A game shouldn't feel like a chore to play. It should be fun. It should be inventive, okay? Assassin's Creed is basically a mobile game that they've somehow figured out to transfer it into the console demographic, and if you're stupid enough to buy it on PC, then that as well, okay? They are pretty intelligent of how they've basically turned this into a yearly, schlocky, kind of B movie of a game, and it just still shocks me today that people are still falling for the same con, because guys, it's not going to change, it's not going to be different. Maybe if you haven't played Assassin's Creed in the last 4 years, maybe then it will shock you, okay? But if you're one of those people who buy Assassin's Creed every single year, I don't understand it, because unlike other games that do the same model, like Call of Duty, at least they actually usually try and do something different. Assassin's Creed are basically just con artists. They're master con artists, because it's literally always the same game with basically terrible storylines that never go anywhere. They've basically given up on that whole original idea of the Templars versus the Assassins, and it, you know, where it would have actually had a cohesive story. I mean, I followed it to the point where Esmond killed himself or something happened in the 3rd or 4th game or whatever. I can't even keep track anymore, but it had no it had no real story arc. It had no real, actual construction of a real story, and all the games are just the same mechanics, the same combat, the same quests design, the same, missions, the same, waypoints and climbing things, and it's just terrible, guys. I don't understand why people are still falling for it. But I do get that they can trick you by, appealing to a really interesting part of history, and you think, wow, I really want to explore it. Like Assassin's Creed 3. I actually did enjoy some of that, because it was just such an interesting period to explore. But guys, when you actually get into the bulk of the game, you realize it's just a goddamn ripoff. And that's why, guys, I think Assassin's Creed absolutely sucks, and why I will not be playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and why I think it's just a complete joke of a series, and Ubisoft can go suck my little fairy down below. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Let me know if you like Assassin's Creed, or if I've triggered you with my opinions. I'm very sorry. Have a nice day, and namaste. Peace.